Hey guys! So the only request I saw was for an anime tutorial, and so we are going to learn some basics of drawing anime. Now I am by no means the expert on drawing anime, but I picked up a few different tips and tricks for us to get the basic character face down. So the first one I'm going to show you, I call the U and V technique. So think about the letter U and the letter V, right? We're going to kind of combine these two letters to make our face. So we're going to start making the U, we're curving, but we're actually going to go down into the point of a V for this face. And this is going to be the face of a girl, a little schoolgirl. And so we're going to do her ears off to the left and right. Try to make them about the same size. And for the inside of the ear, a little trick is you can do this curve, just like that, and then a line straight down that looks like almost the letter T, right? And then you kind of have the basics of the ear there. Now in anime, the proportions are changed up a little bit, so they're not really super realistic, but they make the characters a lot cuter than we would be if we are looking at people in real life. So that means we're exaggerating some features to be bigger, like the eyes, and some features to be really small or just implied, a lot of times like the nose and mouth. For the eyes, I'm going to basically use parentheses. So think about in writing or typing, if you have a parentheses, have that curve on the side and the curve on the other side to kind of capture your word in. We're going to do those parentheses but turned on its side. So we're going to have one curve up top and one curve down bottom. But the key here is we want that to line up with the top of the ear and bottom of the ear. It's about like that. And then we're going to use regular parentheses to shape out the eye. Okay. Leave that blank for a second there. What I want you guys to notice right now is how skinny her neck is in comparison to the head, and how big the eyes are in comparison to the face. Again, like we talked about, anime uses these exaggerated features or under-exaggerated features to really make our cute kawaii type character. So now I'm going to add the top of the hair, just sketch it in around, come down the side of the ears, and I want to give it a little bit more characteristics. So wherever I think it might end, I'm going to do this jagged edge, try to make it look as natural as possible where the hair would fall. Almost like upside down triangles. And we can give her these implied shoulders. Now if you feel on your chest, we all have collarbones on the left and right side. So we're going to add just a line on the left and right to imply those collarbones. And then to continue with the hair, we want it to kind of come over the ears. Just a little bit. Now it's important that you draw light until you get it right. That way you can always erase anything that doesn't quite turn out how you want it. So I'm going to have, as I go into these bangs, more curving lines here. Maybe I give her the cowlick on top. Till I get the hair how I want it. Totally up to you. Now that I have that hairline, I want to go ahead and add her eyebrows. Something I want to say about the eyebrows is they can really change where you're going with this expression. Right now she's pretty calm, just looking straight forward. But if I wanted her to look angry, I'd angle those eyebrows down. Definitely get that more frustrated, unhappy look, but I want mine to be happy. But just keep in mind, however you shape your eyebrows is going to really affect the expression, what emotion your character is showing. In between the eyebrows and the top of the eyes, I want to include this little curving line that just, again, implies or hints at that top eyelid. And inside the eye, I'm going to draw a circle to the left, top left, and that's going to be a space that I don't color in, okay? So the darkest part is that pupil, of course, and then I'm going to color in dark to light, dark to light, avoiding that circle, dark to light. So you get this glassy look on her eyes. Now for the cheeks, I'm going to use quotation marks. So think about, again, if you're writing and use quotation marks, you have it on the top left and the top right. So I'm going to use quotations on the left, quotations on the right. And then I'm just going to do kind of upward tilted line for the nose. Mine got a little bit too long. So again, here we're just hinting at this cute little nose that she has. So we're not really drawing in much other than that line. And then we're going to hint at her smile. So think about wherever you want the corners of her lips to be. And we're going to do a little triangle again. We're not quite going to finish it off. We're just going to imply that smile. I think I made my face just a little too wide, so I'm going to go in here and tweak that. If you want, you can give her some hair features like a bow or a hat. Totally up to you. And that is what I call the U and V method of drawing anime girl. Now I'm going to show you another method, and this one I really like because it's a little more versatile. Let me show you what I mean. For this method, you're going to start with a circle. So think about this as the part where the brain is held. It's not the whole face, but it's the majority of the head. And depending on where you want your character facing, you're going to draw this curved line. Okay, so think about if you draw a line with your finger, take your finger right now, draw a line down the middle of your face that goes all the way over your nose, the middle of your lips, the middle of your chin, all the way down to your neck. That's that line we're going to draw a curve for. So let's say I want my character to face a little bit off to the left. So I've got this curve here. Remember, draw light till you get it right. And that's going to be the middle of the face. Then I'm going to draw two lines that represent the top and bottom of the eyes. And again, this is going to curve because it's going around the curve of a face. So I've got this top and bottom of the eyes. And now I'm going to again use the parentheses to connect those top and bottom lines for the eyes. Now I'm actually going to leave some whites on this one, so I'm going to draw an oval in the middle of those parentheses. And I'm going to include my circle on the top left, pupils, pupils, shade, dark to light. Now, again, just our line suggestion of a nose. If we want to give her a little bit different, maybe confused expression. Maybe a little triangle for her mouth instead. She's pursing her lips. And we can go around and add again that U, nearly U shape, U and V shape combined. For the side of her face. And we're going to give her a nice skinny neck, like most anime characters. And I'm going to have her hair somewhat going over her eyes and hiding her ears this time. Now once again we need to add the eyebrows and really give her expression. I want my girl to be a little concerned, so I'm tilting them up. And I can add my little quotation marks if I'd like to on her cheeks. Now one thing you'll see a lot of times in anime are these types of ears, and they're basically big triangles on the head. Gonna look like they're coming out of the hair. And once you have your triangle, you draw a line down the middle. And let's draw some jagged lines that look like hair or fur coming out of the inside of those ears. And erase the lines that would be hidden behind it. And there you go. There's our second method for drawing an anime character. What if I want to draw a boy character and I want him looking from the side? Well, let's use our circle method, and we're just getting a pure profile, meaning he's looking totally off to the left side. So we're actually going to start by going off to the very left side and drawing this little pointed nose for our guy. And once we come down off the nose, we're going to go straight into that upper lip and a line that kind of comes down, almost as if you were drawing another nose. But we're going to start a little bit into that line for the bottom lip. And that goes down into a pointier chin. And from the chin, we have this nice sharp jawline. Once you have that profile in there, we're going to go ahead and add some hair. So a lot of times in anime, a guy will have really long shaggy hair that covers part of his face. So we're going to have this character have his hair go into his eyes a bit and over his nose. Gonna give him the little hair sticking up in the back as well. And these are just jagged edges, almost like incomplete triangles again. Just showing the edge of the hair, go all the way around that circle. till we get about right here, and we're gonna pause there. Okay, so just like we did before, where we had that line on the top and bottom for the eyes, we're gonna do that here. Top and bottom to help guide us where the eyes would be. We're gonna have the left side of the parenthesis, but because we're looking at it from the side, we're gonna get the corner. So we're actually gonna have that eye go into a point. Again, almost like a triangle. Make sure it's nice and big, because this is anime. And again, that will guide our ears, so top and bottom of our ear. Oops, mine's too far right. So something I want you to think about is the jawline. If it kept going, should lead straight into the bottom of the ear. That. Now you can erase those guiding lines. And let's do his neck. Now something's different about the neck of a guy. They have what's called a Adam's apple. So it's gonna be a little bit bumpy. Go in and then back out, then out even further. So let's apply his shirt right there. So this is his neck. He's gonna have a shirt. Comes around, and this muscle here for the neck. Let's go ahead and finish off the hair now. So again, that hair is going to kind of come into the face for my character, over the ears a little bit, and then come underneath the ear here. You meet up with the back of the head. I'm not super happy with my chin. I'm gonna fix that. Alright, now for the eye, I'm going to really darken that upper lid or upper eyelashes. So start black here and add his eyebrow above it, almost just as dark, where it comes out of the hair, of course, or not hidden by the hair. And then his eyes are going to be facing forward. So again, draw a little circle that you're going to leave out, or leave lighter and not shaded, and then shade around it. Our T for our ear. And there you go. Thank you for joining me for my beginning tutorial on how to draw anime. Bye guys!